Hello beautiful, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video I am bringing you a rather late update on my partners in cream. I think I'm like a week behind the updates, but I haven't had a chance to film, and today I have like the house to myself. I'm not at work, so I am trying to take full advantage of my free morning to film a couple of updates. So you will see this makeup in a couple of videos unfortunately, but I am bringing you my updates. So if you do want to see my partners in cream update, then stay tuned. But before we get into the video, if you are new around here and you want to keep up to date on all my project pans that I'm doing this year, make sure you're subscribed down below so you can get notified when those videos go live. And without further ado, let's jump on into the update. I feel like I'm starting the year off pretty well, if I do say so myself. Now, my partners in cream this year, focusing on 6 products. All of them are cream products, hence the name Partners in Cream. So we're focusing on cream products in this project, given that cream products can go off a lot quicker. They don't like stay as stable as powder products. So this project is designed to focus on those cream products in your collection. And by golly gosh, I do enjoy it, because otherwise I neglect my cream products. I just kind of tend to forget about them. I have a mixture of usage goals and use up goals in this project. I think I've basically got 3 of each at the moment, so we're keeping it fairly even. I've got 2 rollouts today, which I'm very excited to share with you. We might start off with maybe the products that we want to use up, because they're taking a while, but I do still feel like I've done good progress. We'll start off with this one. This is the Fenty Cream Bronzer in Butter Biscuit. My goal is to use this one up completely this year. I have, in my opinion, expanded the pan ever so slightly, but when I look at this one on the side here, I do feel like the areas where my brush is hitting, the level is starting to drop, and I'm starting to notice like a bit of a dip going on where it's expanding, if that makes sense. So basically, I don't know whether you can kind of see my brush is like hitting this area here. So this area here is starting to like drop in level. I'm just trying to wear like this section around here down, so it's just getting closer and closer to the pan. So if I continue that way, I think it's going to get to the point one day where I just end up with like a massive pan, because the level like all around the pan is dropping consistently. So that's kind of my plan for it and my goal, but I do think I've expanded the pan ever so slightly. I will also say I do believe that I forgot to take a photo of this at the intro, so we'll start off now with this. This is how we're looking now, and I will take a photo of it and then we can compare from now on. I was pretty slack with my intros. I forgot to write a lot of things down. I've had to go back and rewatch videos to see where things were up to see what my goals were and all of that. I don't know what was going on, but I must have been in a crazy rush because I just forgot to write so much stuff down. Becca Beach Tint in Watermelon Moonstone. This is gorgeous on the skin. I will say, I say that every time I mention it. My goal on this one was, well, my goal is to use it up, but I did set myself, I did write this down at least. Had a goal of using this at least 5 times every month, and I believe I used it like 11 times. Let me go get my other little book, because it's got the weight droppage on it and I'm very impressed. So my goal was to use this at least 5 times every month. This past month, I used it 12 times and my weight dropped down to 39.98. So I've actually used 0.36 of a gram, which I think is a pretty amazing effort in 1 month. 12 uses is like half of the month I used this on my face. So I'm very happy with that. Hopefully we can continue with that energy for the rest of the time that this is in my collection. I will say at one point this month, I kind of gave it a bit of a zhuzh up. I don't know if I mixed it with Duraline. I probably did, but there is not much left in here. I'm enjoying how this is progressing, and I'm hoping that we can see the end of this one very soon. I'm hoping maybe before the mid-year point. That's probably very ambitious, but but I reckon that maybe we can get there if we're using this much up every single month. The next one that I want to use up is my eyeliner that I rotated in. This is from LH Cosmetics and this is Orvea Flash. Now you will see on the screen my little tracking chart, and I reckon I've used maybe like a centimeter of this one. I'm tracking very well. I'm very happy with my progress so far. I think that maybe by the next update, this will be smaller than the width of my hand. I reckon we'll be probably like hitting the width of my hand by next update. And then the one after that, we're going to be like getting down very short. Based on how much progress I made this month, I think that we're probably going to be maybe sitting around the 3 to 4 month mark before I have this one finished, but I'm very happy with how I'm tracking and progressing. I did use this one, I think it was 12 times this month. I'm very happy with that number. This is one that I have found like quite easy to rotate in and use on a regular basis. I'll use it like on my waterline for work, different things like that. So it's a very easy one to incorporate into a lot of like neutral looks, which I've been wearing a lot this month. But I am very happy with the progress. I'm very happy. I reckon 4 months, 3 or 4 months, and it's going to be done. We're going to see the end of that. Now, the next 3 I had usage goals on. 2 of these are going to be roll outs. 1 I didn't quite hit my goal. We'll start with that one, my Stila Magnificent Metal Glitter and Glow in Rose Gold Retro. My goal is 10 uses on this one. I only made it halfway, so I've only used this one 5 times so far. I've been enjoying it. I found it quite easy to grab for at the start of the month, but then it got onto the point where I was like, nah, I want to focus on my Pandos eyeshadows and my Project Level Up palette. So I popped this one away and I thought, you know, I've already made half of the progress. We'll leave the other half of the progress for the rest of February. So this one I just need to use 5 more times. And I think, fingers crossed, I will have that one rotated out next month. The next one was my lip liner. I rotated in my Wayne Goss lip liner in Natural Berry. Again, you'll see from my tracking sheet that I've used probably about a centimeter and a half. I've made really good progress on this one. I had a goal of using this one 20 times. I bloody smashed that one. I'm up to like 25 uses or something on this one. It kind of got to the point where I was like, I've used this so much, I am well and truly past the 20. I'm not going to track it anymore. But I've been really enjoying this lip liner. I think it's a great little lip liner. Great formula on these Wayne Goss ones. When I first purchased this one and I first started using it, I don't know, I think I mentioned in my intro or my Wayne Goss video that I didn't love it. But it has definitely grown on me over time, and I think it's a really nice formula. I love how you can get like this beautiful point on the end. Yeah, it's a great little lip liner. I am going to rotate this one out for now. I'm contemplating whether I will rotate this one back in at some point in the future to try and use this one up before the end of the year. But just given how much progress and easy use I've had on it, it might be one that I'll rotate back in at some point. And then my last one that I had a usage goal on was my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Beauty Light Wand in the color Spotlight. I was using this as a cream highlighter this month. My goal was to use this one 15 times and I managed to get that one done. This one is intense. It's intense, but it's also very beautiful. So I would like dab this a little bit on my high points, like on my cheeks, and then I'd blend it out with my finger. I ended up using like a couple of fingers because it would get to the point where it wasn't really blending out, if that makes sense. And I wanted it to be a little bit more subtle. So I would like go to a clean finger to finish blending it out and to try and like build up, like pick up some of that excess. But I do really like this one. I think it blends out really nicely, like just by dabbing it in with your fingers. I'll rotate this one out as well, rotate something in to replace it. So my two replacement products, I am going to replace basically like for like. So I'm rolling in a new lip liner. This one is my little mini of the Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk. This is just like the straight Pillow Talk version. I think I'm just going to rotate this one in for now, just for 20 uses again. I'm going to keep rotating through my lip liner collection, I think at this stage in the year, just so we have a little bit more variety in our collection and like what's included in this project. It's not going to get as boring, I think, for you guys if I have a few products that continue to be rotating through with just usage goals. So I'm going to rotate this one in again for 20 uses. This is a very easy everyday lip liner color for me. I love the formula. I think it's a great little lip liner. And then last but not least is my highlighter to replace the Charlotte Tilbury one. I am going to bring in my Mecca Max. I don't even know what this is called anymore because all of the writing has rubbed off like completely. All I can see is like a little bit of the tiny Mecca Max on there. I don't remember what this is called, but it's just a little cream highlighter stick. It is a really nice highlighter. I probably will apply this under my foundation. From memory, that was the way I liked to use it last time I had it, just like applying it on my high points under my foundation and then popping my foundation over the top. That's probably going to be how I will use this one for the next month. Again, 15 uses on this one. I'm just going to continue with the numbers that I've chosen. I think they're good numbers to stick with. So 15 uses on this one, 20 uses on my lip liner, and I just need to do another 5 on my steeler. We're going to continue on with these 3, trying to get them finished up. That's my update on my Partners in Cream products. Let me know down in the comments how you're going on your cream products, if you are focusing on any of them. Have you got any of these cream products and you love them as much as I do? Let me know down in the comments. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you're new around here and you want to keep up to date on this project and all my other project pans that I'm doing this year, make sure you're subscribed down below. That's it for this video, beautiful. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. I hope you are staying safe, healthy, and looking after yourself. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, beautiful.